Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Helping Humanity Evolve. My name is Jose. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's happy and healthy. Hope y'all meditating and connecting the source. You know we love you, we miss you. We want you to come home. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out, man. Shout out to my subscribers. I love y'all, man. You hear me? Shout out to Source. Shout out to my ancestors. Shout out to my archangels, my demons, and my spirit guides. I love y'all. You hear me? Shout out to the Galactic Federation. Shout out Trippy Everything. And shout out to the universe. I fucking love y'all. You hear me? So, I want to talk to y'all, right? So, if y'all been following me, y'all already know, like, I've been going through a lot here over the last few weeks or whatever. And, the majority of it is due to witchcraft. You know, witchcraft it plays a really huge part in this world. And what I'm noticing and what I'm seeing is that a lot of people are against exposing the witches, right? They're trying to say seek mental help, but they don't want to expose the fact that this exists, right? And people use it to manipulate us, like it's like a video game controller. You know what I'm saying? Like they can make you do things just because they want to, if you're weak enough to allow it, right? So my life being the perfect example of what's going on. See, I didn't know this shit existed. So I'm in the learning process of this part of the game. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all paying attention to what's going on in the world right now, a lot of people getting exposed, a lot of celebrities getting exposed. You know, a lot of things are coming out. The truth is coming out about a lot of people, about a lot of things, and unfortunately, I'm seeing the same things in my life because I've been exposing people and for what they are. I see people's true colors and I expose them. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're doing witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? Like what y'all niggas do is really none of my business. Like I really don't give a fuck what you do. It's when you do it against me. That's the problem, right? So y'all do it against me, I'm gonna expose y'all niggas. That's just how it's gonna go. So no matter what happens, you know what I'm saying? No matter what happens, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Dark is coming to light. Everything's being revealed. Everything's coming out. The game is almost over for y'all niggas. So I really got no problem stepping out the way and letting God do God. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give a quick shout out to somebody who hit me up yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Divine 999. I appreciate your words of encouragement, man. You know what I'm saying? And I will never stop doing what I love to do. You feel me? Like people think it's discouraging or whatever, but you know, just seeing the reality of what's going on and experiencing it and seeing I actually got to learn to see the difference between my feelings and feelings that's being projected onto me. You know what I'm saying? So I learned some very valuable lessons, as far as this witchcraft shit is concerned and how to protect myself from it, and how to make my loved ones aware of what's going on. So while I did have a rough holiday season, I learned some very, very valuable lessons about this life. So, you know, I don't take things as losses. I take them as lessons. You know what I'm saying? And it brought me closer to a few people, and it separated me from a few people. You know what I'm saying? So once you start to see who's really who, and you can start seeing beneath the illusions and the masks, you can start really seeing who's really there for you and who's not. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all know my story, y'all know I was with my baby mother a long time, on and off, and we went through ups and went through our downs, and we were meant to be together. Unfortunately, she made all the wrong choices, so I had to release her. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, she thinks that she can attack me and she can get me killed or whatever the fuck. I don't know what she's trying to do to me, but at the end of the day, I was able to wake up from the bullshit, see what it was, and get away from her and her friends or whoever the fuck she's dealing with. So if y'all, excuse me, if y'all follow me, then y'all already know what I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And You know, steer clear, man. Steer clear. Protect yourself from these people, man. They not good people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and expose nobody this episode. I'm over that. Like I already know who all my enemies are. You know who all the fake people are, and you know if you got exposed, you got exposed. If you didn't, don't think that I don't know about you. Don't think that I won't expose you. Just understand that it's not about you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about you at all. So I'm not gonna keep giving y'all niggas energy that you don't deserve. So I'm gonna maintain my focus on my people. You know what I'm saying? And teach them what they need to learn. You know what I'm saying? So while everybody sit here and say they could find God, you know, they go to church and you know, yada yada yada. Y'all niggas is stuck in a system that was made to keep you as a slave. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep worshiping a God that's outside of you, you will never truly find God. You understand? So you really gotta sit down and meditate and focus on the God that's inside of you, because that's the real God. That's the God they never taught us about. You know what I'm saying? That's the God they never taught us how to listen to. So that's why we gotta meditate after we pray, so that we could listen for the answers. Because God talks to us, and then He utilizes our vessel to talk to everybody else. You understand? So understand, I am a vessel. Like I'm just a vessel for God. Nothing y'all niggas do to me will discourage me. Nothing y'all niggas do to me will make me stop. Like y'all should know better. Y'all niggas should know better. You understand? But at the end of the day, I pray for y'all niggas, because y'all lost souls. Y'all niggas is really lost souls, or y'all sold y'all soul, or whatever the fuck y'all did. But y'all did it wrong. So, you know, I pray for y'all niggas. I pray that y'all find y'all way home, and y'all get away from the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's not my responsibility to you know, to save y'all niggas. It's not my responsibility to keep talking to y'all niggas. Like, it's my responsibility to show the world who you are, what you are, and walk away from you, right? Now, I learned a lot about my family, and I want to speak on that real quick, because I said some things about my mother, right? And I really felt the way I felt about my mother for a long time. You understand? Due to our relationship, right? But what I learned was that, you know, my mother was heavily manipulated by her sister through witchcraft. So her sister was jealous of her, my Aunt Debbie, you know, who I call judgment on, by the way. I call judgment on you, Debbie, all right, for crimes against humanity, for crimes against your own family, all right? You're going to pay for that, all right? So because she was jealous of her sister, she decided to manipulate her sister's life with spell work to make sure that she never made it out of poverty, basically, which is my mother. Now, getting to know my mother, because that's who I've been. That's the person I chose to speak to, because that's my mother. You understand? Now, I do understand that there's a possibility that my mother may be evil, and she may be a part of this whole thing, right? But at least I have clarity, because if it was one thing I never had, it was clarity. So I worked on my clarity, you know, and I mended my relationships. So with that said, I learned a lot about my family. You understand? And I don't hold any ill will, grudges towards my immediate family, which is my mother and my brothers. I don't hold any ill will toward them, because they didn't know. The same way I didn't know, they didn't know. So I feel like my family was manipulated by witchcraft to be apart, so that we don't have close relationships. And, you know, it was by my family. It was by my aunts, you know, through jealousy. Understand, there's a story, like, bro, when I was 2 years old, right? I grew up in New York City. When I was 2 years old, for some reason, I put on a towel, like I put a towel all around my neck, and I jumped off the fire escape window. Now, my mother told me I died in the ambulance twice on the way to the hospital. But let me ask you a question. 2 years old, What will manipulate? What? Why would a 2-year-old jump off the fire escape if it's not witchcraft, right? So I come up with these conclusions myself because it makes sense to me. So a jealous aunt, a jealous aunt. This is all because of a jealous aunt, like an evil, wicked stepsister. Like if y'all ever watched them Disney shit, like this is like one of those fucking stories. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would believe it. You have to live it to understand it, right? So there's a lot of things that I understand now. So at least I have clarity on my situations and shit. But it's my duty to teach you guys about it because maybe a lot of you guys don't have those relationships that you think you really should have had because maybe it's your mom, maybe it's your dad, maybe it's your sister, maybe it's your brother, and you guys never had a relationship. And you really don't know why. Look at the siblings of your parents. They play a big part of jealousy and envy. And they actually dark people that do dark things to keep y'all separated. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to make you guys aware. I wear these crystals, to protect myself. But I say my prayers throughout the day. I say my affirmations, and I talk to my God on a regular basis. It's crazy to find out that a lot of your friends throughout your life are actually your enemies. A lot of your loved ones are actually your enemies, including your kids. They run around saying things that aren't true about me. And this is the devil. This is the devil working through them. Like these people are possessed. You understand? There's nothing wrong with me. There's never been nothing wrong with me. This is just the perception of people who are jealous. They're jealous. And it's sad. It's sad to see. It's really sad to see. You know what I'm saying? And I made a video a few days ago talking about the situation and what I wanted to do when I saw people. So I just want to address that real quick because, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, right? What I learned with God, me and God been sitting down talking a lot, right? And God is forgiveness, right? Forgive them for they not know what they do. So, with that said, I forgive everybody, right? If I see you, I see you, right? You ain't got to worry about me putting hands on you. I don't care about you. You understand? I feel sorry for you. I really do feel sorry for you, man. So understand, like, whatever you did, you did. At the end of the day, you're going to have to answer to God for that. You don't got to answer to me. I'm nothing. You got to answer to God, though. So with that said, I released. I let it go. I'm no longer angry or bitter about what was done to me. It was done. You can't rewind the clock. You can't change what happened. All you can do is move on, and release. So with that said, I move on and I release. You know what I'm saying? There's good people in this world of the light, and there's bad people of the dark. So I will keep looking for my family of the lights, my friends of the lights. Whoever my people is supposed to be of the lights, we will connect one day, right? Until then, I will remain alone and staying away from y'all dark niggas, because that's all y'all niggas are, is dark, So I just want to raise awareness, about what's going on in this world. Witchcraft is very, very real. If everybody's watching Cat Williams, y'all see how my nigga move. Y'all see how he got his protection on, right? He keeps his head protected, right? Just in case people try to do dumb shit to him. So understand, people are aware. They may not speak on it, but they aware of it, right? You know what this made me think about? If y'all remember back in the days when Martin Lawrence, ran outside waving the gun saying they trying to kill him, do y'all really think that man was going crazy? Or do y'all think they was really trying to kill him? Because see, now that I know about what's really going on with these invisible drones and shit, like, bro, they tried to smoke him. You understand? and he can't prove it. It's the same way I can't prove it. He can't prove it. You understand? So what do? We say, oh, he's losing his mind. But you guys are so sleeping that you don't know about the drones. Y'all don't know about the fucking electromagnetic shocks that they do to people who waking up. What they do to make people look crazy. What they do, like this is all they do to keep us sleeping. Once one of us wakes up, they make us look crazy. They stick us in the mental institution, put us on meds. You never hear from us again, right? Because we waking people up. So understand it's very real, and there's a lot of things that if you think about that's been going on over the years that you can't explain. You think people just randomly lost their mind. They didn't randomly lose their mind, bro. They're being attacked spiritually. You understand? And there's a lot of people who's asleep to it that really don't know what to do. They don't know how to protect themselves. They don't even know this shit exists. So how do you protect yourself against something invisible? You know what I'm saying? So it's my job to talk about it and bring it to light. You know what I'm saying? Because as bad as people don't want to talk about it, look, if y'all think about back in the days, remember we used to read a lot of stories, watch a lot of movies, what they do to witches. Think about this. What did they do to the witches? They burned the witches at the stakes, didn't they? They didn't burn the light witches, they burned the dark witches. You know why? Because dark witches manipulate people. They want to have control over people. So understand, when you meet a witch and she wants something from you and you tell her no, she's going to cast a spell or do whatever she's going to do to make you say yeah. And you're going to say yeah happily because you don't know no better. You understand? You don't know about witchcraft. You don't know about protecting yourself. You don't know about that. Right? The elites don't tell you about this shit. The people who sold their souls is never gonna tell you about this shit, because they getting paper, they getting money. That's all they care about. You understand? So of course they're gonna keep the truth from you. They never want y'all niggas to know. You know how many witches is in a place of power right now, simply because they know how to do spells and keep the right people vibrating low. Like, bro, this shit gotta come out. You know what I'm saying? As far as me, look, I forgave all y'all niggas, right? If you still want to do witchcraft on me for whatever reason, understand that you can't stop God. You can't stop God's plan. You know what I'm saying? You are not God. So you might win for a little while, but you still gonna lose because you of the dark. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna lose because you of the dark. Y'all can never take my beliefs away. They belong to me. Right? So with that said, I can maintain my happiness because I'm not the one in the wrong here. I didn't do nothing wrong here. You know, I don't care how y'all try to make me look. I did nothing wrong here. So, you know, do you really think you won? If you're going to hell at the end of the game, did you win? Did you really win? None of that money's going with you. You understand? None of that money's going with you. Whatever you've accumulated on this realm is not going with you. No cars, no money, no house, nothing. You understand? And what happens when you cross over? You think God's waiting for you with open arms? After everything that you've done? So, understand, I keep myself happy. No matter what, I keep myself happy. Understand something. Everything that's inside of me is mine. My skills, the way I think, everything about me is mine. It's me. You can never be me. No matter how hard you try, bro, you can never be me. How does that make you feel? Are you proud of yourself? You think your mama's proud of you? You think God is proud of you? Huh? I think it's just funny. Right? So, you know, it's on me to bring awareness to what's going on in this planet. You know, everything's coming out. And, you know, everybody's playing their part. So, what are you going to do? It's the end of times, man. Listen to me. This is the end of times. What are you doing? Whose side you really on? You gonna stay on Satan's side, niggas? Or y'all gonna come home? Y'all gonna wake up and realize what's going on and come home? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, y'all tried to do some bullshit to me, and y'all successfully took a few things away from me. You know, whatever. I never gave a fuck about material things. You know, I always cared more about my own happiness. So, understand, losing things don't hurt me. I've lost many things before, and it won't be the first, it won't be the last. You know, but I'm a child of God. I will never give my faith to anyone else, no matter what y'all niggas do. So, you know, what I would like to do is, I would like to teach you guys about meditation, about connecting the source, about knowing what's really going on around you, how to protect yourself from the bullshit. Because at the end of the day, if you don't protect yourself, you're just going to be another video game character, NPC being controlled by somebody else. A lot of y'all niggas is NPCs being controlled by other entities, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it because you're vibrating so low. You're so focused on going to work. Y'all so focused on going to work. Look at where you're giving your energy to. Look at who you're giving it to. You think that's the way? Y'all niggas really think that's the way? You got a lot to learn, man. You understand? So, quick shout out too, man. Shout out to my brother Rashad Jamal, man. Free to God, man. You hear me? So, listen, witchcraft is heavy. It's being done in the workplace, right? Even people who claim to be atheists are actually witches, warlocks, doing spell work on their employees to be basically slaves to them happily. So understand, once I discovered that this is going on in the workplace, I could imagine how many owners are doing this to their employees. You understand? Like, this is really something, this is a serious issue, because this is called control. It's slavery at its finest. Bro, imagine being a happy slave, and you don't know why you're doing everything for this man or this woman or whoever it is, and you really don't want to, but you're doing it happily. You're not focusing any of your energy on yourself. You're focusing it on someone else's happiness, and they're manipulating you with witchcraft, and you're clueless to this shit. So understand, once I discovered that this was going on in the workplace, yeah, I'm gonna speak up. Damn right, I'm gonna speak up about this shit, man. This is not right. We've already been oppressed for too long, and you're gonna tell me y'all still doing this shit? I'm gonna speak on it. Y'all don't like it, oh fucking well, nigga. I don't know what to say to you, other than you shouldn't do that. You should stop doing that. It's not good, right? And then you got people so lost in the sauce that they're being manipulated by witchcraft, but they'll fight. They'll fight hard to protect that shit. What you protecting? What you protecting? You think you saving your soul? You think you're saving your soul for $1? For $1? You think talking about Trump is going to help your soul? You think doing witchcraft and voodoo is going to save your soul? What good are you doing for humanity? Huh? What good are you doing for your kids? If you're a witch teaching your kids about witchcraft, what are you doing? You really hate God that much? Because this is what's going on in this world, man. Right? So everybody's job is to shine light. Shine light on what's going on. Because people are never going to know. So with that, I shine my light. No matter what happens to me, I'll shine my light. Because fuck y'all niggas. You understand? You didn't create this world. You did not create this world. None of y'all did. So you're not God. There are forces way stronger than you. Way stronger than you. So, as y'all can see, I'm still here. Are you disappointed? Are you disappointed that your spell work didn't work on me? Your witchcraft didn't work on me? Are you disappointed that I didn't kill myself the way you wanted me to? Are you disappointed that I love my life, that I love my God, and that I'm not afraid to express it? Does that make you sad or angry? Because if it does, you got some serious problems. You know? Sitting there trying to make somebody else look a certain way, but you're not looking in the mirror. You're not looking in the mirror. Why aren't you looking in the mirror? Why aren't you working on you? What are you teaching your kids? What are you teaching your grandkids? Because people are going to start seeing people's true colors. What do you think is going to happen when everyone sees you for what you really are? Do you think everyone around you is of the dark? Do you really believe that? Especially when you're sitting there lying to everybody to their face, pretending to be something that you're not. What's going to happen when they see through your bullshit? And they turn their backs on you. And you end up alone. What do you think is going to happen? Will you be able to survive that? When you're totally by yourself the way I was? Can you survive that? Can you maintain your positivity? Can you maintain your faith? Do you even have any faith? Right? So, you know, but these, look, I went through what I went through. I'm still here. Look, I'm still here. They're so mad that I'm still here. But it's only because I have God. And I really believe in my God. And I love my God. And I will forever teach people about my God. Raise awareness about the evilness in this world. You understand? So, you know, say your prayers, take your vitamins, right? Make sure you guys meditate. Make sure y'all listening to Source. And don't fall for the devil's tricks. You know, don't let evil manipulate you. Don't let these people forget who you really are and what you're here for. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of haters for whatever reasons. People that don't even know me, bro. For whatever reasons. That's not for me to hold on to. That's for y'all niggas to figure out. You know what I'm saying? How can you have so many feelings towards a person that you don't even know? That sounds like a personal problem. You understand? Like, that really sounds like a personal problem. It's not mine. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, you know, I forgive everyone. I forgave everyone. It don't mean I want to talk to you. It don't mean I want to be your friend. It just means I let go and let God. I'm not going to hold grudges against nobody. I'm not going to walk around looking for y'all niggas. I don't care about y'all niggas. You understand? I really don't. I pray for y'all niggas. Like, that's all I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm allowed to defend myself. So if y'all try to come to me with some bullshit, I will defend myself. But as far as me bringing it to you, for what? You're not worth it. You're not worth it. You're not worth my time. Honestly, you're not worth my time. I'd rather make lectures for my people. I'd rather talk to my people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll focus on. Right? So my life being the perfect example of witchcraft. You know, my mother, I love my mother very much, and I understand why certain things happened in my family. I understand my feelings about why I felt a way towards my mother and my family. You understand? But it was never her fault. It was her jealous sister's fault, because her jealous sister didn't want her to have a close relationship with her son because she was jealous. So, how can I be mad at my mother for something her sister did to her when my mother's clueless or oblivious to it because of her beliefs? But see, you can't really explain to someone who strongly believes in God about what happened to her. She doesn't understand, you know? Whatever my aunt did to her, she wanted her to be content and happy with her situation. And my mother was very content and happy in her situation. And I know it's not her, it's witchcraft. She was just made to be, you could say, compliant with her situation, happy with the situation, which, you know, God, no matter what, will always remain happy, no matter the situation. So I understand. But I also understand that that's not her feelings. It's not her. It's Debbie, my Aunt Debbie, who I call judgment on. Because I know who it is. You taught Evie how to do witchcraft too, right? I call judgment on both of y'all. Both of y'all niggas is going to suffer in hell for a long time for what y'all did. You don't understand? I heard you lost your son last year. Ain't that due to witchcraft? Keep doing witchcraft. You're going to keep losing family members, stupid. Why don't you learn? Why don't you learn, man? You're a pitiful person. You understand? You're a very sad person. So, my family's mostly dark. A lot of my family's dark. You know, I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm the one who sees through the bullshit. I'm the one who can see your darkness. No matter how hard you try to hide it, I can see it. So, these people try to paint this image of me that I'm not. They try to say things about me that's not true. Or they try to bring up shit, you know, from 50 years ago, not how I used to be. That's not me no more. You know what I'm saying? We all vibrate low. We've all done our dirt. Nobody's perfect. God is very much aware of that. You know? At the end of the day, it's who you want to be. So, you know, they could project whatever they want to project my direction. I know what it is. I know how to keep it away. I learned how to keep it away. So your witchcraft works for so long. There is an expiration date on witchcraft. You know, God is in the building. So y'all niggas need to learn how to repent. Repent. Ask for forgiveness. Stop the bullshit. You have a chance to change your life. God gave you a chance to change your life around. What are you going to do with that opportunity? Right? So, I could understand how back in the days, which is what burned the stake, because they want to have control. They want control, right? And this is something we don't allow. You know, everyone has free will. You should be able to do whatever you want to do. You understand? No one should have control over your decisions. But with witchcraft, people have control over your decisions if you allow it, if you're not aware of what's going on. Right? And as bad as they don't want this to come out, it has to come out because this is a major part in controlling this world. You understand? People really use this shit to manipulate everything and everybody. It's been going on in the music industry since the beginning of time. It's been going on in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Sports. You name it, it's happening everywhere. Right? Nobody talks about it. Why would they? As long as nobody talks about it, they maintain control. Nobody's fighting against them. So how can we ever regain control if nobody fights back? You understand? So I'm not saying we go back to burning these witches at the stake. But if we have to, then we have to. You understand? So people of the light are starting to come out. And people of the light can see right through the bullshit. People of the light are very powerful beings that will not be controlled by anyone. So when God's army decides to show up, how strong are you going to be if you're a witch? You know, we got light witches. We got light warlocks. They know how to fight back. You know what I'm saying? So it's time. It's time, people. The world's changing. Everything's being different. You want to get swallowed up by the pits of hell? You want to spend the rest of your time in purgatory? It's not going to be fun for you. So, you know, I'll talk to y'all about meditation, right? I meditate twice a day, once when I wake up, once before I go to sleep. You know, and I ask God to watch over me. I ask God to keep all negativity away from me. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God for allowing me to live through the bullshit that they try to throw my way. You know what I'm saying? And I was very upset a few days ago. I was very mad. So I said a few things. I'm not one to bite my tongue. I'm not afraid to say what I gotta say, right? But I do sometimes speak out of anger. And I say things I really don't mean. So, with that said, you know, like I said, I forgave people. I'm not looking to beat nobody up physically. I'm not looking to start no trouble. Y'all niggas did what y'all did. It is what it is. Like, God got you. That's the way I see it. God got you, right? I just gotta focus on me. So I'm gonna continue to focus on me. Y'all can continue to do this. Run your mouth about me. Keep trying to ruin my reputation. But at the end of the day, you already lost. Y'all niggas, all of y'all niggas already lost. And I pray for y'all niggas. You feel me? I pray for y'all niggas. So I don't think there's anything else I want to speak about at the moment, right? But if I could think of anything at all that I want to talk to you guys about, y'all already know I'm gonna record it and give it to y'all. I love y'all, right? Bless y'all niggas, and make sure y'all meditate. We love you. We miss you. We want you to come home. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see y'all soon.